Mm-hmm. Here we go. Just a little bit.
My name is Keita Minamo. I just decided to check out the library on a whim, where I found this short girl trying her best to reach for a book. The situation just reeks of when a rom-com begins, and that's what I would say, but sadly, I'm not dumb enough to wish something that isn't likely to happen in real life. However... Here, I'll get them for you. There's somebody struggling right in front of me. I can't just pretend I didn't see it. You wanted this?
Thanks.
If my memory serves me correctly, this girl's in the same class with me, Mikoto Shiranami. She always spends her breaks inside the library, that's why she easily caught my attention.
Sorry. I need to leave soon, so...
Shiranami started to dart off, leaving the library in a hurry. Yep, just as I expected. This is how real life works. Sure, it didn't look like she was afraid of me or anything. Huh? Did you just fall down? I unintentionally found myself staring back at Shiranami when I noticed her already sprawling across the floor. She probably tripped over something.
Are you alright? Ouch.
Looks like there aren't any grazes on your knees, so the least of your worries is any infections. But still, should I bring you to the clinic? I guess she should be alright, as she only tripped and fell down, but I decided to bring her to the clinic just to be sure. If a guy tripped down there, I'm pretty sure he would just laugh it off.
Sorry.
No worries. I mean, lunch break's still far from over, plus, I mean, we ought to help each other out, right?
Thanks.
Huh? Wow, she's surprisingly adorable.
Oh! Is that why you went all across here? Let me see. Was it Minamo? Are you a worrywart by any chance?
Huh? No, not at all.
Look, there were even no bruises here to begin with. You shouldn't worry over something simple like this.
You even went to the trouble of bringing me here. Sorry, Minamo.
No, don't feel guilty over this, as I was the one who insisted on doing this.
Also, checkups aren't really something you need to apologize for, right? Well, better we do this than finding out in the end you grazed yourself and things take a turn for the worse. And it's not that I have a lot happening here lately. Not saying this is a bad thing, though. Oh, why are you laughing? What I'm trying to say is, it's better we have no injured students or probably sick kids here. This is the sole reason why I have lots of free time right now. Look, don't you agree with this? It's not a, oh, I can slack off, lucky me, sort of thing or anything.
Yeah, I guess there's no lie in saying that, but somehow this still all comes off as a big fat lie.
Well then, you kids go ahead. Staying here any longer would just chip precious time off your recess, wouldn't it? You get me? Okay, shoo, move along.
Jeez, it's not like we're pestering you. There was no need to shoo us away.
It's okay. Let's go.
That was my first time talking to a school physician. She's quite the doctor, isn't she?
Like, it's currently recess, so maybe it's the reason she wanted to quickly deal with us.
Nah, nothing to do with that, really.
Anyways, thank you. You helped me back at the library to reach for a book. Also even brought me all the way to the clinic. I didn't know you were this nice, Minamo.
Yeah, that was nothing, really. I mean, it's just something usual us guys are expected to do.
You're mistaken. The boys here are just the worst.
Huh? That reaction kinda tells me that they must have done something terrible to you before, did they?
I'm already fine by myself, Minamo. You can go on ahead.
But we're headed to the same classroom. I guess we might as well go together.
Right.
I mean, she doesn't talk that much, but it's not like she hates me. Come to think of it, I don't really know a single thing about Shiranami. Naturally, you'd be inclined to think that suddenly starting a convo with her would pique your curiosity, but somehow, I kinda just wanted to get to know her a little bit more. Sure, heading back straight to our classroom would just spell my usual mundane days, so the moment I realized this, I thought of... I didn't expect Shiranami to be absent today. Sometime after that incident, Shiranami wasn't feeling so well, and so she missed school for the next few days. It's kind of bizarre seeing a spot where someone should be sitting. I feel somewhat strangely sad.
Minamo, could you come here for a sec?
Yes? That's unusual. Never imagined the day the teacher would call me. The teachers wouldn't usually ask me for favors. I'd be the last one that comes up on their list with these kind of things. And that's why I sorta had my doubts when I followed him back to the faculty room.
Look, could you bring these papers to Shiranami's house? It's our homework for today.
Huh? Why me?
So you're asking why? See, kid, I saw you being all chummy together down the corridor the other day, you know?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Now playing dumb with your teacher. You know, I saw how Shiranami placed her hands on your shoulder as you guys walked.
Crap, that one. Teacher's probably referring to that time I assisted her to the clinic, right?
Yeah, you guys got me worried for a bit, as both of you would just spend your recess all alone. But you guys have kept this secret, hidden behind our backs. Hats off to you, Minamo.
No, hold on. You got this all wrong. I just escorted her to the school clinic that time.
You don't need to go covering all these up.
Ouch! Teach, what's with the ridiculously strong slap?
Oh, you exaggerate. Well then, here are the papers. Don't let me down.
Teach, could you please listen to me for a sec? Besides, I don't even know where Shiranami lives at all.
What? So you're saying you're going out with her, but you don't even know where she lives?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. We aren't dating. Not at all.
Uh-huh. I feel a bit guilty telling you to her place without asking permission first. But heck, who am I to judge? You kids are dating, so...
Are you even listening?
Huh? Mind you, just who are you to speak so casually?
I guess I just got a bit carried away,
I'm just kidding. Okay, forget about these. I texted you Shiranami's address, so make sure you deliver him pronto, got me?
I got it. I was swayed by Teach's pace, and had no choice but to simply agree with him. I mean, getting her address does pose all these questions, but idly grumbling won't do anything good, so... Wow, I'd never have guessed that Shiranami's house was real close to mine's. She studied at a different school during primary and middle school. Maybe they've just moved recently? Currently, I'm inching towards the house that Teach provided me to send these papers. But man, really it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from my place. Something like this, you'd think it was our fate. So, is it this one? Kinda looks like a studio-type apartment, though. I was familiar with this apartment, as it was sitting right next to my place for years. Man, is she living all alone by herself? Anyway, I'ma try ringing her first.
Yes, coming.
Shiranami? It's Minamo. Are you busy right now?
Minamo? What brings you here?
Oh, you don't really need to meet me out here. Huh? Is that you, Shiranami?
Why, yes?
Mikoto Shiranami, right?
I already told you, yes. Is something wrong?
Yeah, you look so, She's hella cute? Was Shiranami always this pretty?
Oh! My glasses! I forgot them.
Seeing her like this, is she hiding her face all these times on purpose?
Wanna come in?
But aren't you feeling really sick?
But I can't possibly send you back home like this. You can come inside. I'll just wear a flu mask.
I want to keep my mouth zipped, but is she seriously okay with this?
Look, is there something you'd want to ask first?
Right. Yeah, not sure if it's my place to be asking her such questions in the first place. So, you're willing to speak up with me? So, like, you want to keep this a secret to everyone? By that, I mean your face. Let me think. Why go through all these lengths just to hide your face? I mean, wouldn't you be pretty popular at school if you leave them like that?
Back then at middle school, I did. And that stressed me a lot. Because of this, I even chose to study here, at a school located far away from my hometown.
So that's how it was. Getting stressed as all the guys flocked over her. Maybe something like that? Man, these people that seem to pop straight out of an anime really do exist. So I guess you're really living by your own?
Hometown.
Did I say something wrong? No, you gotta be kidding me!
Omen are beasts. The moment you let your guard down, they'll feast on you.
You're misjudging me here. What are you staring for? An average dude like me wouldn't do anything crazy, you hear me?
My eyes. They're on you.
She's really suspicious of me. Look, I'm honestly not scheming anything. What's the matter?
I got all dizzy after moving around for a bit.
Are you alright?
Ugh.
So, you weren't fine after all. She suddenly fainted, and I got really panicky and phoned an ambulance. A few hours later...
Huh?
Oh, you've woken up? Jeez, I can finally breathe. You wait here. I'll call the doctor and be back shortly.
The doctor? Huh? Am I in a hospital?
Yep, you suddenly fainted and were out cold, Shiranami. That's why I called for an ambulance. No need to worry that much, though, as it just seems like a case of the common cold.
I see. Sorry for bothering you.
Look, like I said before, we gotta watch after people in need, right? Well then, I'll be back after calling the doctor, okay?
Thanks.
After that, we consulted the in-house doctor and got approval to go back home. Speaking of the fees we incurred, Mom just sent them in the nick of time, so that got taken care of. Shiranami says that she wants to pay back, but really, something like this wouldn't be much of a problem.
I've done nothing but cause you trouble so far. I'm really sorry.
But you're not doing this on purpose or anything.
I was right about you. Minamo, you're really sweet.
Honestly, I am not. I'm telling you, any normal, sane being would do the same if they just found someone collapsed right in front of their eyes.
But people would usually expect them to be terribly grateful. Unlike you, Minamo, you're not one who harps on returning such favors. I admire your character. Sorry, I might have said something weird.
No, hearing that made me happy. I mean, it's just rare for me getting complimented by someone.
Really? I'll surely return the favor.
Yeah, you really don't need to do that. Honestly, I'm not expecting anything like returning the favor. Don't sweat it. I'm just really glad that nothing happened to you, Shiranami. Shiranami? You're sort of clinging close to me.
I somehow just felt like sticking close to you.
What? Is there really such a thing like that?
Yep, it does. For me.
Shiranami doesn't strike me as someone who'd have the initiative to lean close to someone, let alone cling so closely to. But according to her, it seems like the complete opposite. No, that can't be it. That can never be true at all.
By the way, Minamo, do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have one. But what's with the sudden question?
So you don't have? Then I want to apply for that role.
Huh? You mean you like me, Shiranami?
I'm still not that sure.
Huh.
Boys are scary if you ask me. That's why I haven't fallen for anyone yet, till now. But you're just too sweet, Minamo. I can feel my heart fluttering. I might regret it if I miss my chance right now. And so, if I can maybe date you, I would really want to go out with you.
Right. I guess, in that case, I want to date you too. Honestly, I kind of found you attractive too, Shiranami.
My face?
Yeah, no, you've got it all wrong. Okay, I'll admit that I sort of found your looks attractive, but you're just too adorable. I guess I felt this way from the time that we'd spent together at school. That's why. I mean, you're really cute, and it's, it's not just simply because of your looks.
Huh. Minamo, you're kinda weird.
Guess I get that same impression from everyone.
I don't think so. See, not even a single guy approached me since putting on these everyday plain clothes.
So, Shiranami, were you really that popular back in middle school?
Yep. I'm not that sure myself, but I often got confessed to, and these guys even surrounded me during recess.
Whoa, that's impressive.
That may be pretty impressive to you, but I really hated it. Like, it was kind of freaky knowing the boys were staring at me all the time, and these unwanted attentions even garnered me hate from the girls.
Girls too? Why did they hate you?
I guess they got fed up seeing how all the boys pampered me. I even got bullied because of this.
Ah, so that's the reason why you now dress plainly at school.
Uh-huh. In the end, all these boys only approach someone they find attractive, and so I made it a thing to be plain to get rid of all those worries. But staying home wasn't really much of a plan as they already knew how I looked, and so I chose a school far away from that place.
Man, you've been through a lot, but living life this way? I mean, isn't it still a bit hard on yourself?
Now's better. It's quite the opposite. Up until now, I haven't had the time for myself. Being alone totally allowed me to read books to my heart's content.
Then maybe it's better if you don't go out with me in that case, right?
I'm willing to allot time for you. I can't just back down, too, as I was also the one who brought up this dating thing, correct?
Now that you say it...
We can't be together at school because I don't want to attract too much attention. But in exchange, after classes are over, I'm all yours.
Huh?
Everyone wouldn't know how I truly look, and this means I'll exclusively belong to you if I keep my face hidden from them, right? So, no?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You can do whatever you want to do, Shiranami.
Thanks. Hope we go along well. I'm so excited to be dating you, Kaito.
That smile. It's like she's a cute little devil. She might seem like the quiet type, but really, it could go in the opposite direction. Who knows? But at the same time, my heart was pounding fast, and my hopes were now sky high for this relationship. Since we started going out, each day went like this. I didn't talk to Mikoto whatsoever while at school, and if her appearance got leaked, it'll cause a fuss among the other guys. It'll surely bother her, and simply having to deal with that would be a nightmare in and of itself. I've decided not to do anything careless. In exchange for all this, we're just real lovey-doveys, a clingy duo which we often would do at her house as soon as the school bell rang. Besides, our houses were just a few inches away, so there's a lot of time that we could spend being together. As for me, no complaints at all. Besides, I had this really adorable girl Mikoto all to myself. There was nothing else that could beat this feeling of pure bliss. We continued to keep this relationship a secret to others, and each day is simply just filled with excitement.